What's up, everyone? Welcome to week 14 in my build-up to the Providence Marathon. And yeah, that's right, only 2 weeks to go after this. Officially starting taper time now, doing 50 miles this week, 40 the next week, and then race week, just, 20 or whatever I'm feeling like. This week I'm doing some fun, little workouts, and also hitting the trails a lot. And I'll also talk about my race calendar for this year, 2023. And what I'm planning on after my marathon. Give you a hint, it's mostly involving fun trail races, ultras, maybe even a 100-miler, I don't know. Also, I've been getting a lot more views on these videos lately, gained some subscribers, which I'm super happy with. Yeah, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. A lot of you still aren't subscribed. But yeah, overall, very happy with the progress we're making. I didn't really think many people would watch these. And I'm looking forward to keeping this series going until race day. And then I'll kind of see how I want to continue the YouTube channel, whether I do week overviews of my training or whether I do just specific runs and like training videos. Maybe later on I'll do a poll in the later videos to see what you guys would rather watch. But yeah, let's get into the running. Super fun workout on Tuesday.
All right, I'm out here for my Tuesday speed work. Just finished a 2-mile warm-up. Now I'm going to do 2 miles at marathon pace before heading over to the track and doing some 800 repeats at the Upper Valley Running Club. Won't get footage for those, but I'll recap it at the end. Just wrapped up my 2 miles at marathon pace. Did 6:48 and 6:46. That was with a pretty decent hill in there too. So yeah, pretty good. Did a 1 mile recovery just to clear out the lactate. And now going over to the track to do some 800s with the running club.
Alright, so that workout with the running club was honestly amazing. Yeah, doing 2 miles before at marathon pace, that was good. That was kind of just getting warmed up, getting used to marathon pace. But then for the workout, the 800s, getting in, I was doing 309s average for most of them, so 6:18 pace, and it felt stupid easy. I was at the front of the pack pacing people. And yeah, it was just very controlled, very easy. And I think you can see that because on my last lap, me and one other member of the club were like, hey, you want to race this last 800, see what we can do? And did, I think it was 2:52. So yeah, it's 5:40 pace, and that felt fun, felt awesome. I was definitely more tired than I should have been the next day from that. And wasn't a great call training-wise, but yeah, big confidence booster just to have a workout that finally felt really easy. And it couldn't come at a better time because I'm starting my gradual taper. I like to do pretty long tapers in my build so that my legs are nice and fresh. So yeah, solid workout on Tuesday with the run club, and I think I'm gonna keep doing those workouts until my race. Ran up Moose Mountain on the Appalachian Trail with my friend John the next day. Show a clip of that. On Moose Mountain on Wednesday, 4.2 up, and yeah, good to be on the trails again. No more snow and beautiful view. Get more of this coming up after the marathon for sure. This rock has not been kind to me in the past. Last fall, I was derailed by the injury of a lifetime. A dislocated pinky finger. Was not fun. Because John abandoned me.
It's in the past though.
And yeah, that was super fun. No snow anymore, which is great. Definitely gonna be on Moose a ton this summer. It's the local best mountain around for just like nice long like weekday trail runs. So yeah, great run up there. Definitely not in trail shape at all though. Like I'm in the best road shape I've ever been in my life, but trying to go uphill, like there's something about incline where the physiology is just like completely different. I don't really understand why. It's something I should really look into more, maybe make a video on that. But yeah, definitely need some work on that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna continue kind of adding in trails in my marathon taper, which isn't ideal for the marathon, but I just need to start getting in trail work, and that's where my passion is. Like the marathon is a test of how fit I am basically and how far I've come in the past year and a half. But I really care most about this summer trail season, so I'll be doing a lot more trail running lately. I'll still keep like some workouts and long run up until my marathon on roads. Just keep that leg turnover high. But yeah, I love some trails. I guess while talking about trails, I can kind of get into my my race plan for the season for this year. So I have my marathon, of course, in May 7th, coming up soon. And then after that, the next race I'm signed up for is the Ragged Mountain 50K in August, I think like August 6th or 7th. And that's the US National 50K Championship, which will be super cool. Always gets a nice competitive field. So it's fun to go up against the best runners in the country. And, you know, I have no idea where I'm going to place for that. The first time I ran it was my first 50K ever, and I did terrible. The last 50K I ran, I got 9th overall, but at a less competitive race. Hopefully I'll be in better shape now, but a much more competitive race. So if I could get top 20, top 15, if I could get top 10 at the national championship, like that would be freaking amazing. I'd be so pumped with that. So that's my main goal for this year. And then in the fall, I'm kind of tossing up between two main races. And that's the Vermont 50 mile. And if I did that, my main goal is to run the Vermont 100 for my first 100 miler in July of 2024. And to run that race, you need to complete a 50 miler first. And so that would be my qualifier for the Vermont 100. The other thing I'm debating on, and it's kind of wild, would be to do my first 100 miler this fall. And with that, I would do the Mid-State Massive, which is this really cool 100 miler that starts in New Hampshire, goes across Massachusetts into Rhode Island and Connecticut. And that's in early October. And to do that, I would have to as well like complete 50 miler beforehand, but I wouldn't fit in a 50 mile race. But I emailed the race director and they said that I could run 50 mile like self-supported. And so I've thought about a couple of different like FKT style, but like not actually going for the fastest time because it would more just be a fun route to do if I wanted to do that 100 miler. And yeah, I'm kind of up in the air. I could save the 100 for next summer and do it in 2024 when I'm 23 years old, or I could try to get one in this fall. And yeah, I'm just going to keep on waiting and see how I feel about all that. But definitely something fun to consider. So yeah, that's kind of me updating on where I'm at in terms of my race schedule for this year. And yeah, in July, I'll probably try to do some kind of trail race or FKT. I think doing an FKT could be fun rather than doing an official race, whether that be a short FKT in that like 10 mile-ish range, like a single peak to get ready for Ragged, or a 50 miler FKT to then submit as a qualifier to get into the Mid-State Massive 100, which is in October. So yeah, that's where I'm at. For the rest of the week, do some easy trail running, easy road running, and then getting a really nice final hard long run on Saturday where I'm going to try to do a half marathon at marathon pace on some dirt trail. And yeah, I'll try to turn that into a 17-mile day, and that would be a big confidence booster, and then I can start my my official taper. Goal is still 50 miles this week.
Out here on Saturday for the long run. Just wrapped up a 2-mile warm-up and now on to half marathon at marathon pace.
Alright, so yesterday's long run was a huge success. Did 2-mile warm-up and then half marathon at marathon pace, and super easy 1-mile cool down for 16 on the day. But the half marathon ended up being 1:29:25, I believe, which technically a half marathon PR for me. Shows you that I'm definitely in the best shape I've been in. But yeah, it was on dirt path, hilly. So yeah, I think that's significantly better and faster than 1:29:25, and yeah, that's a big checking out the box for this marathon build up. Yeah, hay's in the barn, as my friend John told me. So I think that I have done everything I need to do. Now just taper time, taking it easy, with the exception of a couple of like just keeping the gear rolling workouts with the Upper Valley Running Club. Next weekend I'll probably do like, you know, a long-ish run, but yeah, nothing longer than 15 miles from here on out until race day. And it feels good to say that. Ended the week with 41.5 miles, I believe. And also did like a little bike. Big news, I bought a bicycle, so I'm gonna be a cyclist now. Main goal of that is to just be able to add on an extra like 5 hours of training a week without impact. So, you know, a peak week for me might look like 10 hours of running. I don't really want to push more than 10 hours of running. And that's like actual running. Sometimes I'll have big days in the mountains where like those alone will be 6 hours. So like the weekly total will be a little longer, but then I can add in an extra 5 hours of cycling on the roads to get up to like 15 hours, maybe even 20 hours of training in a week. So that's where I'm at. I'll probably show some bike footage next week. You know, try to learn how to cycle because I've never done it before, brand new. Yeah, it should be fun. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'd love it if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video. Share it with anyone that enjoys running content. Hope that the platform keeps on growing. You guys keep on watching. Race day is coming up soon, 2 weeks from today. Yeah, as always, keep on running. Thank you.